Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, you will learn how to initialize objects properties using a constructor and clean up resources before PHP releases the object from the memory using a destructor. A constructor is a special method of a class or structure in object-oriented programming that initializes an object of that type. A constructor is an instance method that can be used to set the values of the members of an object either to default or to user-defined values. PHP Destructor allows you to clean up resources before PHP releases the object from the memory. For example, you may create a file handle in the constructor and you close it in the destructor. Let's start. We created this class so far, class GameBox, and these are properties and this is our method. We defined only one property, name here. Let's create constructor for this class. Function construct, and we will use this property name here. So this name is equals to this $name. Now we have to define name of our GameBox each time when we create our object. And here you can see that this is A100. And if we change the description to this is GameBox, and here you can see the name of the GameBox. And if we remove our property from here, you can see that this property will automatically create using this name at the time of creating this object of the class. We can also define properties like this: name, width and height, and we can add multiple properties at the time of creating the object like this: width and then height. Now we need to create our object using these properties. And if we do not assign width or height at the time of creating the object, then you can see that we have this error: uncaught argument, too few arguments to function GameBox construct. And we can assign a default value to our object like this: width equals to 12 and height is equals to 3. Then there will be no such error because it will create the object with default width and height. Let's check this in description. And here it is. And when we assign a width and height, then it will assign those values to width and height. That's how we can assign default values to our object. Let's create destructor. Function destruct, and a message shutting down GameBox. Let's create another object, A120. And here you can see that this is our game box A100 and A120, and it is shutting down A120 and then A100. At the end of the file, it will execute this destruct method. And if we want to destruct our object, then we can use this object is equals to null. So here it is shutting down gamebox A100. We can destroy our object like this by assigning a null value to the object. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out more lessons like this, then please subscribe to the channel and like the video. And if you have any question, then leave it in comment section. See you in the next lecture. Take care. Bye bye.